Look, I'm just done with people adding rules to Christianity. Man, what makes Christianity different than all the other religions is that there's no rules. There's no rules. It's not about keeping the law. No, it's by living by the Spirit. And man, people that put on these burdens about you, man, you're not a true Christian unless you're praying an hour a day. Man, you're not a true Christian unless you read the Bible through the year. Man, you're not a Christian unless you really share the gospel with like 10 people a week. Man, you're not a Christian if you don't go to church every single Sunday. And we put these rules on people. And we say, man, you have to fulfill this rule. And if you do that, then man, you're a true believer. And God says, no, you're missing the point. It's about relationship with me. It's about a relationship with Jesus, not the rules we have to keep. And yes, we want to keep his commandments. I'm not saying we don't keep his commandments. The Bible is very clear. If you love me, you'll keep my commandments. But it's not about adding these extra rules on top of things that the Bible never puts on them. That's what legalism is. Man, we're supposed to keep the command. We're supposed to keep God's laws, God's words. But man, when we start adding our own human regulations onto those, that's when it becomes legalism. And that's what, man, I want you to be careful of, adding things to the gospel. The gospel loses its power when you add things to it. In the book of Galatians, the circumcision party, they were called Judaizers. They said you had to be circumcised to be a true Christian. And God's like, and Paul freaks out and he says, man, if you're preaching another gospel, if you're adding something to the gospel, it's taking away what Christ has done. And so let that person be accursed.